This is D Infinity X. Welcome back to Semihardcore and Space Engineers. I am currently, well, it's the next day, so the ice drone is almost rebuilt, and I'm working on figuring out how to fix the combat drones so that they can launch and potentially follow me if I tell them to. Right now, I accidentally printed off an extra one, so we're going to send it at the research base. And hopefully they don't have any long-range, like, assault cannons or anything like that. In fact, I should probably turn on the targeting AI. And, movement AI. Because it'll be close enough to detect it, I hope. No, it'll be way close enough to detect it. We just have to wait for it to detect. And the base has detected us. I don't know where the drone is going. It's going straight into a mountain. Despite the fact the base is right underneath it. I don't know what it's doing. This is a new one. Oh, I wonder if it's because of the angle. I would bet that's part of it. The camera's gonna go here any second now. Yeah, I don't know why it took way too long to start firing, but... Research base potentially taken out. In fact, research base taken out. We'll go to the next one. I'm just going to use the drone to see if there's potentially anything worthwhile here. And we're going to do... I'm going to make a GPS and then take out the antenna. One less red thing on the map. What's closest? Guess we go for the frontier outpost. I'm just going to go straight up. Because there is definitely a mountain in front of me. Yeah, I think this one is in a valley as well. I just need to work on getting rid of all these red dots, because they are quite annoying. This one is definitely in a valley. So I'm going to let the AI try and figure it out. I have a feeling, though, this one is going to definitely have something heavier than interior turrets. Oh yeah, we're flying right over it. Oh, it's got missiles. Ooh, we took that missile. We did not take that missile. We lost all the guns. And it's printed another one. Ow! How is it printing another one? Oh no, I'm gonna die. The base projector's off. That projector's off. I don't understand how it's projecting to print another one. That doesn't make any sense. I did put a button to launch the drones, so I'm just gonna send it on its way and figure out why it's no projection. How are you printing another one? I'm gonna turn on Bay 3's welders. How is it project? No. How is it printing another one? There's no... I am utterly confused as to how this is printing another one. I'm torn between sending this one towards the Ember or the Cult. It's definitely going to die against... Maybe we go Cult, and if it survives, we then send it towards Ember. You know what? The Ember is right there, so we're going to do that one. You know what? The Ember is right there, so we're just going to do that one. I am going to drop it lower so it has a chance of actually firing before it gets in range. So immediately taking fire, missiles in, Gatling. You can return fire at any time. Nope. Thought I was safe under here. So basically my idea, I still want them to launch out like they have been. The problem is, I guess we can test it on this one, never mind. Alright, I've set the thrust override to just 1, and it should turn off as soon as it reaches where it needs to be. But I don't think it's going to clear the bay. Yeah, it didn't clear the bay. Which is not ideal. And it didn't actually turn off the thrust override. Okay, that's not ideal. I wonder if I can re-hook this back up. I seem to have crashed it trying to park it. Maybe it'll roll back onto its top. Almost. So my next idea would be to... I just need to find some place to put a thruster that I can detach on here. Is this wasteful? Yes. But I think it'll work. So we're just going to slam it up against a wall to blueprint it. Alright, so I just need to get it built, and then we'll see if this works. Okay, so if we come over here and hit the button, will it do what I want it to do? It did nothing. Because things weren't set up correctly. Got it. Alright, I've turned on the things that needed to be turned on. Let's see if this works this time. Send. It did not. These bays are very hard to work in, especially with build vision not wanting to do its thing. Yeah, I don't know why the thrust override all of a sudden isn't working. It releases, but it does fall off now, so that's good. The thrust override is not working. And I almost forgot, I have grabby hands, so I can potentially get this back onto the ship. The magnetic force is enough that I can move the whole ship. This is not going the way I thought it would. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It is not happy. Oh. That was not happy. I had to look at the actual controls for grabby hands so that I could figure it out. Nope, that wasn't it. Alright, we're going to give this another go here. It should work. I think. Alright, the thruster is thrusting. Oh, I screwed up again. Good news is I get to try again because I ran into the bug of keep projector on, and apparently I need to clean out some more things. I do love how fast these print, but I just want this to work. I want it to fly out. Oh, there was another change I was going to make. But I just want it to fly out and then get ready for combat. I'm going to add one more action relay to... Don't need a large one. A small one, thank you. To the ship, and set it up so that it will toggle the follow me on. Alright, we're going to give it another test. Hit the button. See if this launches. Okay, it does launch. How far does it get? Not very far. And then it's going to fly back into the tube. Why? For some reason, there's still... Oh, a thrust over... I have to redo it all over again. No! Yeah, for some reason, there was still thrust override, and I don't understand. That's why it still had the... It still had it set up when I was messing with it the first time. Helps if I actually take a blueprint. Alright, thankfully everything lined up. We're just going to turn on Bay 3's welders, and we'll give this one more to go. Okay, it's built. We're going to test it. There should be no thrust override this time. It's just going to launch out of the tube, drop thruster, and everything will be good. I set it up to 10 seconds, and survey says it's gotten a decent way away from us. Everything worked. It does end up in a funny direction because of the thruster. That's fine. I was going to say, oh no, it's built another one. That's fine. That's the one I want it to build. I just need to get the other 3 bays up and functional, and I'm good. I really hate the pitch, roll, and yaw in this because I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but you have to mess with it so many times to get it to work correctly. It just... That took way too long to get this set up. Alright, we're going to try a test with all 4 bays now. And then I'm going to take them on a little trip. I just realized it's probably going to crash into the other one. That's fine. Old lag. Yeah, because... Oh, no. It didn't crash into it. Oh, it did crash into it. It did... Oh, it killed a turret. Killed 2 turrets. Never mind, it destroyed all of the turrets. Alright, now I'm going to trigger... home base... Action relay. Ooh, which action relay, though? Not that one. That one. We're going to send the signal, and they should all start following me. And we're going to fly straight up and go attack one of these bases. I bought all my coffee with me because I don't want to sleep. Alright, we've got 5. We're going to head towards this closest base here. I'm going to thread the needle between here and hope that they don't crash. Alright, I think I'm going to bring the drones... Yeah, we've got all 5 following us, so I'm going to bring the drones over this way, and then we'll go in low. I know they don't have a lot of power, but that's okay. Just got to get them close. Alright, I've got the drones following me. There's 3 that kept up. Hopefully, they start engaging. They're starting to engage. I'm going to go in as well. Please don't crash into the mountain. Oh, of course it's going to be dark. I'm just going... Oh, no, the dampeners. Do a halt. Thank you. Oh. That hurt. Still got access to some of the drones, though, so... We'll see if they can take out some of these weapons. Nope, that one got taken out. And it looks like they all got taken out, which is unfortunate. Alright, with the drones taken care of, I think this ship... I think I'm just going to rebuild it. So we're just going to detach it and let it go. Bye. Because I need to build out the connector for the tardigrade. Now, in theory, although the toolbar is messed up, I should be able to dock this, and it will continue its merry adventures bringing me ice. Although the batteries did not switch to charge, so I don't know why. Yeah, I have to reset up all of this, which is unfortunate. Alright, but because this is broken, I'm going to have to fly it back, so we're going to do that now. Just realized I lost all my coffee. That's unfortunate. At least there's a bed at the ice base. This is still using the old waypoints for some reason. Huh. Alright, I think I've got it all set up again. I guess we'll see. I think this base is out of ice. Which is crazy. It's also out of iron, so... Huh. I guess my little drone was too successful because... it doesn't have any ice in it. Could possibly be because there are no drills left. Wonder what happened there. Easy enough fixed, but yeah, odd that the drills broke. This feels fast. But... oh, it didn't connect like it was supposed to. Why? Oh, we're just a little bit off. That meteor storm looks like it's heading for the other mining platform, which I think is still processing a ton of iron. It's still got 800,000 iron to go through and 40,000... oh no, way more than 40,000 cobalt. I think we have to not send the ice drone out because there's no ice to collect. So I've made this very simple bike with the reactor just to get to the trade station because there's one over here and I haven't visited it in a while. And I wanted a bike because, ooh, we max out with 2 levels of thrust. That is good to know. But I did this just so that I can turn on thrust override and not have to hold down the W key. Ooh, we have seemed to spawn a spark refinery. Don't know what that is. Prepare to be cleansed by the light. Okay, I just wanted to go to this beacon over here. It sends drones. Which it did. This could be a problem. In fact, we're going to circle the mountain here and head back because that drone is closing fast. Why are you ruining my day out? Ooh, but this brings out a point. No, it doesn't, because I don't have an antenna on this because I didn't think that far ahead. Once we get in range, I can launch the combat drones. As long as it keeps following, although I seem to be gaining on it rather quickly. So we'll see. This thing definitely lacks thrust in a lot of directions, but quite nice. Well, I was about to say, I don't see the drone following me, so it must have despawned, but there is something going on over there. I also think I'm going to completely redo the spaceship to get up to the station. This was fun, but it's not very practical, and it's kind of a pain to put back together. So I am going to put this temporarily in the little hangar I dug out. Hopefully it fits. I think... Thank you, parachutes. I think this will work really well, especially the back of it as kind of a museum. I'm also lagging like crazy again, which means I need to save and reload. This is really hard to fly with lag. Oh, I should have just restarted. Okay, we'll get it there. This is a lot smaller than I thought it was. So I took a bit of a break in between reloading, and I think what I'm going to do is just rebuild a spaceship that can... Oh, Phantom Forces, that's fun. I should probably stop that before it does something like that. How much did it break? Oh, a decent amount. That's cool. But I think I'm going to just create another ship to take up into space that has a bit more purpose. Oh, I've just dropped that. Please don't. Okay. I was going to say, I've kind of built the lower half of the rocket, then I realized I messed up with this. Oops. I've realized why my medical room keeps turning off, because there's no oxygen. I'm assuming that's because of one of the mods. Well, maybe moving the medical room in here will let me spawn closer to the cargo container with all my stuff, which will be nice. I forgot to refill my jetpack. Alright, the ship is definitely coming along. It probably could get to space without all of this, but this is just fun, and I really like doing it. Oop, I've connected this with the engines on. That's not good. Turn them off. Alright, I think I got all of them turned off. It does not like that one bit. I'm realizing I messed up, and although I have ion and hydrogen in all directions... No, I don't have hydrogen or ion in all directions. I don't have it in the forward or backwards, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. And this time, I'm going to make sure auto-deploy is on. Hopefully it works. I don't know why it was turned off last time. And I've got this rocket all set up with timer blocks and event controllers, so everything should go smooth. I think. I hope. No, it won't, because I never put gyros. Oh, yes, I did. I put gyros inside the little wing pods here. Trying to think if there's anything else I need, because I'm just going to fill this up with resources I get from the uranium marker, because I want to start building that base. But you know what? Oh, wait. I should probably wait till the parachute things are done. Or I could help them out. Where are we still welding? Oh, I think we might be done. Let me make sure they're all filled first. Looks like it. So if I hit one, we should launch. Alright, so we should just be able to hit this, and we will launch in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please work, please work, please work. It didn't work. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, it did work, but we don't have the thrust. So I turned on the center engine, and we're going to hop in, or are we stuck? Oh, we are so stuck on that. All right, this is about to be a bad idea. Go up, go up, go up. Up, up, up. We've got a lot of sideways momentum, and we're not even facing the way we're supposed to. Oh, we'll make it. Closing in on the uranium. Yeah, I should have done that better. We've got a lot of sideways motion, so it's going to be fun trying to track down where these parts end up. That launch definitely could have gone a lot better, but it worked. I was going to say, I think we're moving off in the wrong direction, but that's about where the parts landed last time. And we've just got a lot of slide because this doesn't have any control authority other than the gyros. Oh no, I've just realized the parachute hatches don't have anything in them anymore. Oh no. So because of that, I am going to blueprint this real quick. Nope, I am not. Alright, got it blueprinted. Make sure we're still on track for uranium. We're good. And we have an Orcs Air Mech Workshop. That sounds fun. It sucks that we're going to lose the two, or all three lower stages. But those are easy enough to rebuild. And I got it blueprinted, so I can just set it up to be projected. Yeah, so very soon, the side pods should turn off and detach. Let's see if that... Oh. They turned off, or detached, but they did not turn off. So I've got 2 ballistic missiles. Whoops. Well, good thing I didn't put parachutes in them anyway, because I think those are just going to fly until they're out of hydrogen. I put extra timer blocks in just in case, but I think I should shut off the engine before I detach, and that was the problem. This does mean I could potentially just leave this one up here because I don't need it anymore. I was planning on designing something to catapult stuff to the planet. Oh, I better turn away here just ever so slightly because the main stage is about to detach. And I have a feeling it's going to just keep going. Oh no, that one worked. Screw it, though. Oh, it just went flying past the... Oh, I guess it's going to keep its speed, and since we're in 0.7 gravity, I should have detached it sooner, and yeah, that's just going. I also realized that I did not bring any oxygen with me whatsoever, and I need to turn the spotlights on so that I can see. This gave itself a decent amount of uranium, though, so that's good. I wasn't going to put a drill on this, but I might have to now. In fact, I think because I've messed this up so much, I am just going to go back down and get what I need. Well, I'm glad I put a camera because we've got iron over there. Mostly looking for potentially ice. So we're going to point at that one. It's got some blue on it. And it doesn't look like it's got anything of use. This one looks like it has stone. That's not helpful. I think this is just the moon. Yeah, that's just the moon. What about over here? Possibly nothing. I can't tell. I think I picked the farthest ice lake because that one is potentially a whole lot closer. That one may be farther away. Yeah, that one is definitely closer than the other one. I wanted to see if this had enough thrust to carry itself, and it definitely looks like it does, so I really didn't need the parachutes, but still. I'm getting really good at aiming these, because the only time I've completely stopped was just then when I was testing, and I'm going to land right next to the base there, or the rocket pad. Oh, hello. Why did we point down? Why is it pointing me? Why am I spinning around when I'm hitting the C key? That does not seem like it should be happening. Yeah, that was really weird. It was just spinning me around when I was holding C. I don't know why. Ooh. We're slowing down slower than I would like. Thankfully, the projector, or the blueprint worked because everything was merged, so I don't have to worry about subgrids. I just need to get this in the correct position. Alright, and actually, since I have the merge block for the... No, I don't want that merge block there. Go away. I can potentially fly the ship and reconnect it. See how well this goes. This could end potentially badly. We'll see. Oh, maybe not. Lining everything up is going to be fun, though. Gotta make sure that merge block is actually turned on, though. Oh, it is on. Okay. Ooh, and we blocked. Oh, that's not great. Turn those off. Turn those off. That way we don't have to rebuild the majority of the big rocket. Just the side pods and the main one. And since it's been a minute, I want to see how far along this has gotten into refining that almost million bits of iron. I have a feeling I added more refineries, but I have a feeling it's pretty close. Survey says 750,000 iron, and it's completely dry. Speaking of mining bases, I wanted to see if this one is... Oh, I must be in a sandstorm. Of course. Oh, why can I not? Oh, they're fully extended, so I'm going to retract them, and we'll get to that one going here soon. Yep, it's a sandstorm. Oh no, I'm being shot. That's a bit different than a sandstorm. Go away. I went for the one without the gun first, obviously. Hey, you just go away. And it seems like they are all over the place, so we're just going to take care of them, or they can do something crazy like fire a rocket at me. It's crazy we haven't seen rockets or anything like that in quite a while. Go away. They just keep showing up. Now, one of the things that I wanted to try with this is because it has the hinge, although it'd be better if it had a hinge there too. Oh, are we getting shot at again? From where? Found him. Go away. But because we have the hinge, do I have the length to potentially hit the cobalt over there? Not that this place really needs more to process, because, like I said, it's already got almost a million iron. I'm assuming the refineries are going to be stocked full again. Yep, another almost million iron. Just realized this thing is way too heavy for these to pick up on its normal, so we have to up the power quite a bit. That is a very heavy drilling rig. So just for fun, I wanted to see... ooh, geez, that's moving. How far away that got. It's 352 kilometers, 100 kilometers away from the base. That thing is flying. And I found one of the... Ooh. Come on. Oh, I need to... Oh, it's gone. That is also very far away from the planet. It's gone. Hey, I managed to lock to one of them. I can't tell how fast we're going, but yeah. I have a feeling these will last... Oh, I can look at the batteries, though. They are barely draining power, so these are going to last for a while. I'll have to check on them in a while and see if they've hit something, or... Which way are you flying? Kind of that way. Yeah, we'll see where they are eventually. I might have to just go in and rename these myself just so that we can keep track of them. I do not like how none of the stuff stays... when you print from a merge block or I guess technically it is a different ship, but still, it'd be nice if if everything stayed. And I know why they didn't stop last time. That's because I didn't turn them off last time. Okay, I think we're almost all ready to go. It just got a few more blocks to make. I could help that out. Alright, we're going to try again in 10 seconds. 1, 0. I can't tell what happened. Oh, we took off. I'm just going to try and go as straight up as possible this time around. Nope, let's try and kill some of our velocity that way. Yeah, we're just going to try and go straight up. So we drop the stuff somewhat close to the base. And before I forget, let's make sure the parachutes are all set up. They should all still be auto-deploy, and we should have parachute hat or canvas in all of them. We do. I also decreased when each of them will start. So the side pods are going to drop at 20-ish, and the main is going to drop at 30. So hopefully there's still enough gravity to pull it back down. Otherwise, we'll just end up with it going into space again. In fact, to make sure it goes back to the ground, we're going to do it at 20 and 25,000. All right, the side pods should turn off and disconnect soon. Well, within 10 seconds. So 21,000 is when they'll disconnect, I hope. Or they're just not going to do anything. That's not good. So I'm going to do it myself. There they go. We're going to turn towards the uranium stuff. And then we're going to kill the main. Or did I grab the wrong timer block? I might have grabbed just a random timer block. That was the launch block. That was completely the wrong block. Detach that one. And then we'll continue on our way. Because we're mostly in space. And hopefully those all three make it back to the ground. In fact, this one might have ice, but I want to make some changes. Well, first I'm going to build a drill at the base, and then I'm going to make some changes to this in hopes that we can potentially make it useful. Of course, I get here and it immediately goes to dark. That's okay. Do we fit? We fit. And this time I have enough ion to stay afloat, so I won't have to worry about cooking anything. Hopefully. I'm immediately regretting putting a rotor on the drills for the ship, because I'm spinning with the rotors. Ooh, this isn't a problem I've had before. My life support is about to run out. I could have gone to the cockpit as well, but bed seemed better. Now, one of the things I was going to say is there's a chance we'll run into reavers out here, in which case this whole thing is just done for. I didn't think about that. Now we're going to go on the hunt for ice. This one possibly has ice. It's hard to see. So far, I'm not seeing anything or getting any signals for an ore. Another reason why we need hydrogen, we are out of it on this ship. Or ice, I should say. It looks like this one quite possibly has lake ice. So I'm going to hope for that. I don't know if this is... I mean, it could be this screen I'm looking at on. Well, I found some magnesium, so that's not a bad thing. I saw a faint bit of blue on this one as it was loading in one of these craters here. Unfortunately, it's just more magnesium. Ooh, and we found ice. I don't think this is going to be a lot, but it's something. Oh, at least there's ice, and it's not lake ice, so I don't have to process it. So there's that. And I am full up on ice. Now, I realize without the hydro engines, I am going to be very difficult to stop. Yeah, we got a decent amount. But I will stop. It's just going to take me a long time. Now, where is the base? There. It's also very long to speed up. So I'm going to have to start slowing down really early. Oh, I forgot we have to fight planetary gravity. Hopefully we have enough power to do so. We may not be able to fight planetary gravity. I can't tell. Because we're still dropping in altitude. Yeah, this thing is really tough to slow down. May have a little bit of a hard... Ooh, so close. Don't know why I can never find the entrance to this the first time around. I always end up circling this. There it is. May have bumped the fender here just a little bit. I did break a block. I did have to cannibalize a lot of, or a few parts of the ship because I was trying to make a little LCD here so that I could see stuff. Alright, it's not great, but it's better because I can actually see the end of the screen, and if need be I can get out and look at it like this, which will work. I just realized I never GPU'd the ice. That sucks. I'm now going to make a pressurized room so that I can eat and sleep with a nice view of the planet. Hey, we got it pressurized. That's nice. Oh, O2 low, still freezing, but a very small room, but I got a nice view. I'll make it better later on. Ooh, I made a few mistakes there. I didn't realize you burned through energy so fast, but I've been rebuilding and building those drills to try and get them to plow down into the uranium, so it makes sense. And I know there's platinum right here, but I'd rather have the uranium than the platinum at this point, especially since I don't have yield modules on here. Even though I should have the yield modules on for the uranium, it's fine. I keep forgetting that there's not gravity, and I fling myself towards something thinking I'll land, and then I just float off. Fun. Just realized if I die here, I do not have a survival kit, which would be really unfortunate. Yeah, I'm running into the problem once again of outpacing the resources. I should just get rid of the stone, but it's also very useful when I don't have any iron close. I really wanted to make sure we had enough storage because we did hit the uranium. So we're going to have a ton of it. Uranium. Yeah, we're going to have a ton. This is quite the uranium deposit. It's just a shame we don't get as much of it back. Because I've made this the uranium containing cargo container, and that's only at 15 or 64,000. And it looks like we're already through to the other side. So that's nice. And since we've punched through, I'm just going to extend this and we'll reverse up extremely slowly. Now I'm going to have to move this piston rig very, very slowly. I'm thinking like negative 0.005. It's going to be slow. You know what? No, we'll try one. If things break, I'll just rebuild it. I was just curious where the ships ended up. Oh, I'm so slow. And of course I'm not going to be... Oh, I guess it's burning day. But looks like it's about where I thought it was going to be. It's where the other one was. Yeah, there's that flaming wreck. Assuming the other one's around here somewhere. But more importantly... Oh, geez. It just took off. Oh, no, it's right there. Oh, I'm just fast. Got it. How far did we get from Earth? 1,000 kilometers. That is impressive. I don't think it's moving anymore, though. And because I'm going to be going through a ton of stone, I'm going to eject most of it. Because I think if we look at... Keep doing it. If we look at the ores... We've got 9,000, so 45, 12. Maybe I won't. I guess I'm just going to have to go slow. But I have been using the iron building a lot of stuff, so, I mean, that makes sense. Oh no, it happened. I died. Oh, that's a shame. I just bumped a wall and it killed me. Oh, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode because... Oh. What do you know? We've got another ship. Okay. Oh, just turn off. I need to set this up. Thinking my body is falling, but it's going to take so long to get down. Everything that was in there is lost. I can control the pistons from here, so I'll just stay down here. But thankfully, we have another ship to go up. I might change some stuff out on this one, knowing what I know now. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Ooh. As you can tell, that has happened before because I had to make a ramp so that I could get back to the oxygen, or hydrogen. And just because I wanted to see and make sure it is working the way it's supposed to, yeah, the stones are being ejected, so that's nice. I may have to leave my camera here just to monitor this, although I don't have any light, so I can't see.